There are many ways to talk about financial education, but here are 4 basic rules that can help you learn more. Don't spend more than you make. This is the most important rule of money management. If you always spend more than you make, you'll end up in debt and have a hard time reaching your financial goals. A basic rule of personal finance is that you should spend less than you earn. This can help you build a strong financial foundation. It means you should try to live within your means and not spend too much money on things you don't need. By keeping your spending in check and saving money, you can build up a financial cushion that will help you pay for unexpected costs and reach your financial goals. Making a budget that keeps track of your income and expenses is one way to spend less than you earn. A budget can help you figure out where your money is going and where you might be able to save. The money you save can then be used to pay off debt, save for an emergency, or save for the future. It's important to remember that living below your means doesn't mean you have to give up things you like. It's about finding a good balance and making smart financial decisions that fit with your values and goals. Save money and make long-term investments. Getting rich takes time and a focus on the long term. Make sure to save and invest some of your money, and have patience as your money grows over time. There are many ways to save money and make investments, and the best one for you will depend on your financial goals and how willing you are to take risks. Some common choices are to save money in a high-yield savings account, invest in stocks, bonds, or mutual funds, or put money into a 401k, IRA, or other retirement account. Time is your biggest ally when it comes to building wealth, so it's important to start saving and investing as soon as possible. The more time your money has to grow through compound interest, the earlier you start. You should also set clear financial goals and make a plan to help you reach them. Remember that saving and investing involves some risk, so it's important to do your research and think carefully about your options before making any financial decisions. Know your debts and deal with them. Borrowing money can be helpful, but you need to know the terms of your debts and handle them in a responsible way. This means paying your bills on time and not taking on more debt than you can pay back. Borrowing money can be helpful, but you need to know the terms of your debts and handle them in a responsible way. This means paying your bills on time and not taking on more debt than you can pay back. Keep track of what you owe. Make a list of all your debts, including the creditor, the interest rate, the minimum monthly payment, and the due date. This can help you keep track of your debts and make sure you pay them on time. Prioritize your debts. If you have more than one debt, it may help to rank them by how much interest they cost, what fees they have, or what other terms they have. For instance, you might want to pay off debts with high interest rates first. Plan how you will pay off your debts. You can make a plan to pay off your debts once you know what they are. This could mean making a budget and talking to creditors. Know your rights and responsibilities when it comes to money. As a consumer, investor, or borrower, it's important to know your rights and responsibilities when it comes to money. This means knowing how to avoid financial scams and fraud and knowing what you have to do when it comes to paying taxes and managing your money. As a consumer, you have the right to get clear and accurate information about financial products and services and to be treated fairly by financial institutions. This includes the right to get clear and concise information about the terms, fees, and risks of any financial products or services you are considering, as well as the right to have your complaints and disputes handled fairly and quickly. As an investor, you have the right to get correct and up-to-date information about the investments you already own or are thinking about buying. You also have the right to have your investments taken care of in a fair and legal way. You also have some responsibilities as a consumer and investor in addition to these rights. For example, it's your job to understand the terms and conditions of any financial products or services you use and to pay your bills on time. If you borrow money, you have to pay it back according to the terms of the loan. As an investor, it's your job to do your own research and think carefully about the risks and possible returns of every investment you make. If you know what your rights and responsibilities are when it comes to money, you can make smart financial decisions and protect yourself from scams and fraud.